The mortgage payments are eating up most of my income, and I can't afford to maintain it the way it needs to be maintained. Meanwhile, Austin and Tiffany's new house is gorgeous, updated, well decorated, the kind of place I always thought I'd end up living in. Colton is 16 now and has his own life, his own friends, his own interests. He still comes to stay with me, but I can tell he's more comfortable at Austin's house. There's more space, more activity, more family energy with the baby and Tiffany around. Here it's just me asking about his day and trying to make conversation while he does homework or talks to his friends. The loneliness is starting to get to me though. Evenings when Colton is at Austin's house, I sit in this big empty house and wonder what I'm doing with my life. I scroll through social media and see my friends posting pictures of family dinners and couples trips. While my posts are mostly selfies and pictures of meals I made for myself, I look successful and independent, but honestly, I feel forgotten. What makes it worse is seeing how content Austin looks in all the photos Colton shows me or that I see online. He's gained a little weight, has some gray in his hair, looks older like everyone our age does. But he also looks settled, satisfied with his life in a way that I never am. Like he found something with Tiffany that he never had with me, which honestly doesn't make sense because I was obviously the better catch. Sometimes I catch myself wondering what would have happened if I tried harder to make my marriage work, if I'd been more patient with Austin's shortcomings, if I'd focused on building something together instead of looking for something better. But then I remind myself that I shouldn't have had to settle for less than I deserved and Austin clearly wasn't capable of being the husband I needed. The problem isn't that I made the wrong choice. The problem is that life didn't turn out the way it was supposed to. I did everything right. I looked amazing. I was a great wife and mother. I had reasonable expectations for how I wanted to be treated. It's not my fault that Austin couldn't step up. And it's not my fault that the dating scene is full of losers who can't recognize quality when they see it. But sitting here at 41, single, watching my ex-husband live this perfect life with his younger wife and their adorable family, I have to admit this isn't how I thought my story would go.